Hello, my loves. So I said I was going to be doing more readings more often. And I've been called to do a reading. I usually do my readings at night, but I don't know. I have kind of had like an idea of what this reading could be about. And I think it's like I've had multiple dreams the last couple of nights, and it's dreams where it's like I can figure out partially what these dreams are meaning, but there's something there. Like there's something that hasn't clicked yet, and I think it's like about a big transformation or like a big change or whatever is going on in this transformation period, but that thing hasn't come to light yet, and it's a little frustrating. By a little, I mean it's a lot frustrating, but it is what it is. The song that's been playing in my head, like, since this morning is Unpredictable by Five Sauce. Okay, we'll take these cards. So we've got the Empress, the Moon, the Seven of Swords, two more, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Lovely. Okay, give me a second to look at these cards. I will say there are 4 major arcana cards in this one thing, so that's heavy. Give me 1 second and I will get back to you. 222 on the timer, by the way. Okay, so with the Empress, this is talking about like joy and prosperity, and I think this is like where you want to get. I would say your guides being around you is very heavy, with this crow or raven being there. And there's like fruit both here, and it looks kind of like there's fruit here. So I'd say this has something to do with like abundance coming in. With the Moon card, it's talking about looking for the truth, and I think that that's like the thing that doesn't click, along with the High Priestess, which is talking about intuition and secrets. Also, there's a snake here, so this could be something about like, what is it called? It starts with an R. Like when the snake's skin peels and stuff like that. I think that's kind of like what this period is. But I don't know, the imagery I'm getting right now is like when a snake's skin peels, like sometimes parts of the like dead skin that was peeling off gets like stuck, and they have to like have somebody come and like take those parts off. I see it like covering the eyes, and there's like something that you're not seeing. And with the Seven of Swords, it's talking about mind games. And so I'd say like there's a reflection, something about like the way that you take action. I would say it might have to be something where maybe you're having to be more discreet about like what you're doing and stuff like that, like with the fox being here. But I'd say there's something within the mind games, and I mean when I read off like mind games, the thing that immediately I thought to is like I've been having a lot of dreams about like certain ways that like games show up in my stuff. Sometimes it's like board games, sometimes it's like game shows or arcade or something like that. But I've been having to like say in that dream like no more games. With the Tower card, this is like about devastating events, but I don't necessarily think this is about like something devastating. I think that this is like all the pieces coming together and like you finally having that like aha moment. For me, I would say like this aha moment is probably going to be around like Saturday. I have like a lot of event type stuff that I'm doing on Saturday, and I know that the next new moon is the 21st, and I feel like there's going to be like that period where it clicks, and then there's like that week of like things transferring over and you seeing the results of this new mindset and these things clicking together. So those are those cards. And then we're gonna pull a couple of cards from the Starseed Oracle. And I'm gonna pause this real quick so it doesn't delete. Also, it feels important to note that right now it is, like where I live, it's currently hurricane season. And I would say that, like, with it being hurricane season, the thing that I'm seeing is, like, hurricanes have to do with, like, a whirlwind of emotions and stuff like that. So I'd say, like, this could be a time where, like, you're having a lot of, like, up and down contrasting feelings and stuff like that, where, like, one day you're happy, one day you're absolutely exhausted, the next you're frustrated. Like it's all of those emotions in one, and I'd say like a part of it is kind of like why hasn't this clicked yet? Like what is it that I'm missing? Like I've literally had like 3 dreams where like I know something's missing from it, and like I literally had one where my grandma visited, so I'd say maybe ancestral. It could be something ancestral, like generational curse wise, something that has not clicked. And the thing that I will say is it's probably something that is so fucking obvious, but it has to be said to you in the right way. I'm gonna go with this one. We have Jump In. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So I'd say like this is, I had one dream, and I this is what like comes to mind when I see that is I had one dream where I jumped off this cliff like into the water below, and I feel like this is like that like jumping off the cliff moment. You don't necessarily know that it's going to be safe, and you may be absolutely terrified about it, but jump off the cliff. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I think that's where that like frustration lies. Final card we have is Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I would say even possibly like writing this out, or like calling out to your guides before you like have like go to sleep and stuff like that, to like ask them for clarity on a situation, and just tell them like be as clear as possible. Make me see it the way that I need to see it. Make it click and stuff like that. Whatever it is that you are needing to click, or you feel like you're needing to click, like there's an answer I need, please make it very clear what that answer is, and I'd say go from there. I hope this helps. I hope you have a great day, week, whenever I post next.